Yo, what's up guys? So, what did you miss yesterday at stream? Only a small thing, I was just enjoying, doing nothing wrong, until someone decided they had a good idea. Oh boy.
Drop it. Yeah.
More fucking hook back.
Drop it. Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, we have a build. And after testing it, it didn't immediately work out. But then I tested again, and that went way better.
Let me calculate real quick. Like if we 3,000 and 4,000, yeah, if we're 2,000, 3,000 to 4,000, that would be. It would be game if it gets through, so it's worth a shot. It's worth paying 1,000. Six. So that's 2,600 damage. Plus 600. And that's game. Theban 2-0's Warrior. This is best deck. If we don't break.
And I tested again.
No, I do have to activate this for it, but whatever, just throw it away. Okay, so he can only top deck and I have a Theban. Nice.
And I tested again.
I just didn't want to do that, I guess. So I take 800. Come on, Theban. Oh, nice. I deserve this. Damage. Boys, we did it. Yes.
So yeah, that's how it went down. But let's get into the final part of the deck profile. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. I'm gonna show you one of the most hilarious deck profiles I'll probably do in a while. Yesterday, as I probably already said in this video, we tested this. It's amazing. So let's just show you what we got. What is the final list? I'll skip the side tag, and I need to proxy a few cards because time and those kinds of things. But whatever. So your skill, it's my lucky day, of course. It's one of the better skills, and for this deck, it's the only relevant skill. You can't play Aerosol, Hidden Parasite. It really struggles with the rest of the deck. But you can play Dice Spoon and a lot of other, gamble cards that are in this deck. So, yeah. So now let's get to the main deck. Here's also the first proxy, because apparently I don't have 3 Theban Nightmares. So yeah, this is the third Theban Nightmare. I couldn't find a third one in my bulk. It's fine, I guess. It's really weird. I know I have the third one because I use it in my Infernity deck profile, but couldn't find it. So what it does is the little guy do, or this big boy actually. It gains 1500 attack while you have no cards in your hand, nor in your spell and trap card zone. Yeah, so it just becomes a 3000 attack normal zone. Quite relatable, quite the same strategy and thing. Bleh. Damn, my voice is giving up. You could. It's quite similar to the Skull Servant deck, except for the fact that the other cards of the deck are completely different, and the fact that you don't come back and those kind of things. But yeah, 1500 attack, getting 3000. Apparently that's enough to OTK a lot of the time, especially when the rest of your deck is just built around that in mind. So you play these. Then, one Time Wizard, just so you can trigger it with It's My Lucky Day. I also plan to side Apprentice Magician and stuff to actually have a turn 1 play that's decent. And I just thought that if you get the biggest monster on the field, cleaning your opponent's whole board seemed pretty strong to me. Then 2 Zombina, not a third one, because we can't get over 6 monsters, we absolutely can't. With only 6 monsters, I already had a lot of times where I opened 2 to 3 monsters in my first 5 cards, which is mathematically wrong, but Matt doesn't care about, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't care about math. So, yeah, that's the thing. So we play this so we don't lose, out to lose to Hidden Parasites, and because it's a useful way to get Theban back. It's another normal summon, those kind of things work. Then, this is the second and last proxy I'll show you. It's my third dice one because I used to have 4 or 5 and now I can't find 3 of them. I should really clean up, I guess, but whatever. So 3 Dice Foon. This could also become a third Night Beam, that I'll show you in a sec, but I decided to go for Dice Foon since as for Theban, you cannot have any cards in your hand as spell trap card zone, meaning your cards always need to get, all your spell and trap cards need to go away as quickly as possible, and at least Dice Foon can still destroy your own cards in that case. Like the other cards you can't use, he can destroy, and he can, he's live a lot more of the time, and destroying 2 a lot of times was way more necessary than destroying just 1, especially early game. So yeah, then another gamble card, and our last gamble card is Graceful Dice. This is pretty funny actually. It just gives your monsters a boost. It makes sure that sometimes it makes sure that Zombina doesn't die from Command Knight attacks. It can protect your monsters against an ambusher sometimes. And really funny is that if you can sometimes, if they attack into your Theban Nightmare when you still have spell and traps, with for example a Blade Knight, you can just use Graceful Dice, pay 1000 life points with My Lucky Day, go for 6, and then you're stronger than the Blade Knight, and the Blade Knight dies. A lot of people don't see a way, especially if you only have 1 set or something, or 1 or 2 sets, they don't see a way how your Theban could get back to, well, 3000 or more, or how they would get over your Blade Knight, so they want to get rid of it immediately, and then you just use this. Also, the fact that you can always play this as long as you have Theban, make sure that your spell and trap card zone in your hand stays empty. Then, Half Shut has the same reasoning. It makes sure that you can always use it. It makes sure that your hand and field stay empty for Theban. But it's also really important that this card does protect Theban, and that it also protects your Zombina's early game if you can't lose it yet. It helps you stall a bit into the end game where you start OTKing this Mad Lad, and you can also use it on your opponent's monsters to make sure your monsters survive, to just lower their attack and do some damage. Even when Theban is already about to get 3000, you can use it on your opponent's monsters or your opponent's weakest monster. If you have multiple Thebans or multiple monsters, you just use this on the weakest monster. It's halved, but it can't die that turn, so you keep smashing your Thebans into their weakest monster. Then 2 Night Beam. Yeah, this could be a third Night Beam, but I decided 2 because this card is dead a lot of the time, since your opponent sometimes doesn't have any more back row left, first of all. And second of all, your opponent might play around Theban and Night Beams by just not setting anymore, and then you're stuck with these dead Night Beams. That's why during testing I sided this out a lot of the time, and then sided it in again, just because, yeah, these can be pretty dead. Then 2 Reuploaded. This is a card I have never played in any deck before, but it's a card that makes your OTK even more stronger, and it's pretty much always live as long. Even if your opponent refuses to normal summon monsters or keep them face up or anything, you can still Reupload on your own monsters just to make sure that your hand and field stays empty, so that your Thebans are 3000. And I use it one time on a weaker monster like Zombina, Time Wizard or Prince Magician, just to divide the damage. Just to divide the attack points out on the field. Like you take half of Theban Nightmare's attack, give it to another monster. That can be quite strong sometimes. Then, Windstorm of Adequa. This is the last card I play. This could really change into anything. I just kept it as one Windstorm because I wanted to have defense in a way, especially for the early game and stuff, and the late game. If they set you to defense, then you still have a way to get rid of it. Well, to stall your opponent. And because you only play one, it's not worth it for your opponent to play around it. And you make sure that you never... If you have one, you can always use it as soon as you want. If you have 2, it's getting a